Unit 5, Gateway to Life Skills. ICT.
How good is your netiquette?
Online communication is an integral part of everyday life and many academic courses. Whether we are meeting someone for the first time or just having a chat with someone we know, when we talk to someone in person, we have clues such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice that can help us understand the other person and in return be understood in the way we want.
When communicating online, however, we don't have these nonverbal clues to help us convey meaning. The typed word is all we have to communicate with, and we can easily give the wrong impression. It's therefore very important to be aware of the conventions of behaviour known as netiquette or internet etiquette.
Be aware of your reader.
When you communicate online, all you see is a computer screen. It's easy to forget that real people will read your messages. Be sensitive to your audience and adapt your style accordingly. If you're writing to a friend or family member, emoticons and abbreviations such as text speak are acceptable, but for more formal correspondence in an academic or professional situation, accurate spelling, grammar and punctuation are vital to create a good impression. You don't want to offend your reader, and you want to make sure they understand what you're saying.
Common courtesies.
When sending an email or message, make sure your subject heading reflects the content. Then open with a friendly and appropriate greeting, and if necessary, introduce yourself first. Be polite by saying please, thank you, or sorry, and remember to sign off at the end.
Avoid expressing yourself in a way that could offend the recipient. Flaming, for example, can spoil the atmosphere of an online group.
Trolling is also a nuisance and disrupts discussion threads.
Be aware of your tone.
Because you don't have the benefit of nonverbal clues when communicating online, the reader relies on the written message alone, so misunderstandings can occur. Read everything carefully before sending to make sure your meaning is clear.
Be wary of using irony or sarcasm.
Don't shout! Using all capital letters is the same as shouting at someone who is right next to you.
To emphasize a point, use bold, italics, or underline.
The written word is permanent.
Messages can come across more strongly when written down, especially if they're brief. If you feel angry, wait before pressing the send button. Consider electronic communications as permanent. You don't want to say anything that you'll regret later.
Don't share any personal information online, as there is no expectation of privacy.
Never forward an email or other correspondence without the author's permission.
Reasonable expectations.
Always respond to an email, even if it's just to say thank you. Be aware that when you send an email, though, the recipient may be busy and unable to reply as quickly as you expect.
Avoid sending repeat emails or other communications in order to provoke a response. Unless it's essential for other people to read a message, you may waste their time by copying them in.